What's up, legends, and welcome back to the channel. Today, out on the Hyper, we're just going through all the mods, got a brand new exhaust on it, checking out the new suspension that we put in there. It's all going on. Really look forward to you joining me on this trip. Stay tuned, here's more. Welcome back to the garage. So today installing the new SC Projects exhaust, which is excellent. This is going to be super exciting. Can't wait to get that on there. So I was just having a bit of a squiz around the internet and lo and behold, there's really not a hell of a lot in terms of installation of this. So I thought, let's just have a quick squiz and do a bit of a film. So really, this is a pretty simple mod fit that anybody can do. Remove the spring here, take off the side panels, which is just 2 screws, and there's like a little grommet just here, and that just pops out. So yeah, there's not another bolt there. It's just like a little clip. I'll show you a picture of that in a second, but basically it just goes in there. So that just pops straight out, and then it's just a matter of just unbolting here, giving it a bit of a wiggle to remove, and then we get into the install. So I'm just going to go ahead, remove these, and then open the box and show you guys what's in the box. That's the exciting stuff. Okay, so here we go, opening the box. Here's the instruction manual, which basically says very little, to be truthful, which is why I'm filming this for you, so that, you know, if anybody else wants to put this together, it's not that hard. So here we go, unboxing. Stickers, you can never have enough stickers. These are the brackets. Brackets, that's all good. Pop those down there. I'm not going to take this out of the wrapping all the way. Just have a bit of a look. Ooh, sexy. That is gonna be sick. Pretty excited by that. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Installed, which looks sick. Confession time though, I did have a little bit of help. The instructions are okay. They're simple, but they are probably a little bit too simple, but relatively easy to get done anyway. So that looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. SC Project, rock and roll. Now just about to put on the covers for here, and we are pretty much all buttoned up. Okay, install complete. Pretty happy with that. Looks pretty sick. I think that's going to go good. Just got to figure out what we can do with the tail tidy next. But let's give it a start. See how it sounds. Neutral. Here we go. That's going to run out now. Just got to warm up and get all the crap out of it. That sounds heaps better though. Heaps better. So there you go. SC Project on, looks sick. Other updates that we've done recently to this bike, carbon fibre rear hugger there, and we also threw on these Evotech sliders as well. And that's about it. So, but SC Project is on, which looks amazing, sounds incredible, makes it sound like a proper Ducati again. Yeah, so that's really, really cool. Super stoked on that. Can't wait to get it out on the road and give it a good run. So updates on the Hyper. So what we've done so far, carbon mud hugger, which was done, put on these frame sliders, Evotech frame sliders, and most importantly, we've got a fantastically beautifully sounding SC Projects exhaust, which has changed the character of this bike completely. Oh, excuse me, I've just had a V, so anyway, so yeah, we've just had put that on, so it sounds fantastic. I hope it's not too loud for you guys. Fingers crossed, hopefully you can hear it okay. It doesn't sound too loud, but yeah, the Hyper is going really good, this Hyper project. Really super top notch, so I'm pretty excited by it. And particularly now, the SC Project just has brought this bike to life. I can't tell you, it's made such a difference, as you can hear, and just makes this whole experience of riding this bike so much better. Just feels really, really fun. We also did a major mod on this bike, but when we stop, I'll sort of show you guys what we did. But we went out and had the suspension tuned for myself, which has absolutely transformed this bike completely. I think that this bike now is such a better handling machine than what it was. You know, just the fact it's so much more nimble and really, really super fun to ride, and just made it more accessible to myself as well, and has just turned this bike from something which was good and, you know, fun and what have you, to something which is just now an absolute urban weapon, and just behaves so differently compared to what it was. You know, before it was just a fun bike, but it was very, very tall for me. Getting on and off it was a real problem, and parking it was a bit of a problem. Now this thing is just ridiculous. So what we did is we actually lowered it an inch, and yeah, it is something very, very special. Everyone says, oh, it's going to change the geometry of the bike. Yes, but it's changed it and turned it into something which is so much better, so much more usable, and that is just one of those things that I can't tell you. With every bike, it's the first mod you should do, to be truthful, is to go and have your suspensions tuned for yourself, whether it's lowering it like I did, or just tuning it so it's for your riding style and for your capabilities. You know, that makes such a big difference. It really, really does. Just turns these bikes, or any bike really, into proper weapons, and just makes them, yeah, so much more usable, and it just gives you confidence too. That's the other thing, you know, having something which is, you know, straight off the shelves. It's like getting a suit, right? You know, you don't go and just buy a suit without having it adjusted to yourself, and that's exactly the same with the suspension, although this thing now is it's more like activewear. Super fun, really, really fun machine, and really is making this whole experience of owning this bike really, really great. So yeah, I've had an absolute ball with this one in the last little while, but this is the first time I've had the chance to really get out and give it a run. It really hasn't had a chance to explore what it's capable of, but now that restrictions have ended and we can go more than 5Ks, now we're into some good roads and just having a ball, you know, so really, really good. Really good. Such a good bike. love this little stretch. It can be very busy on the weekends with cyclists and whatnot, but running it down now, just so much fun. There we go, what a view. Super fun. There we go. Let's see where the ferryman's at. Oh, we just missed it. What a bugger. That fucking sucks. Anyway, not to worry. We'll wait for the next one. Bugger. So there you go. Yeah, so as I was saying, what we've done here, and you can't notice it a hell of a lot, but we've actually dropped the suspension an inch. So look, I've got the pretty short legs, so it's just given the bike a bit more accessibility for my height, but as you can see, it hasn't changed the geometry too much, but it has turned it into something which I think is very, very special. And as you can see, new SC Projects exhaust has gone on, and that looks absolutely pucker. I absolutely love that. And it's got such a great note to it. Very, very cool. Carbon we've done here with a Hugger, Evotech frame sliders, which is really cool. But yeah, so there you go, looking the goods at the moment, where it's really coming along, and got a couple more things to do. Got to find out something to do with this, not exactly sure what there, and a couple more bits of carbon and the mirrors to do as well. But yeah, as you can see, the bike's coming along really, really well. I'm super happy with it, and let's get into some more roads.